Here we go, as balanced a skill set as we have for a fighter in this division, and she was pretty tight-lipped in our fighter meeting in terms of what her strategic approach would be here tonight. She can do it all.
She's a well-rounded fighter, and I get excited, John, but I gotta limit myself when I start to make these comparisons, because I want to yell Valentina.
Wow.
But I think Erin Blanchfield, a young fighter, that when you see Erin Blanchfield, you go, wow, that's a future champion. That's what I get with this kid. I believe that her skill set, her ability to be so well-rounded gives her an opportunity to have a massive future. But you don't get a future unless you take care of what happens right now that's getting her hand raised tonight.
And not unlike a lot of our young athletes, she started mixing the martial arts. It was no Taekwondo base or a wrestling base. She's been doing it all since a very young age, and obviously the results in the UFC certainly speak to that. So here's the longtime Jackson Wink MMA staple, former UFC women's bantamweight champion Holly Holm. DC, she's got the highlight of all highlights. She'll be looking to produce another one here tonight.
That night she knocked out Ronda Rousey was absolutely insane, because Ronda Rousey was still riding super hot. Nobody thought she had a chance. Set up that beautiful head kick just because, as always, Holly Holm will follow a game plan to a T. One of the smartest fighters in the entire UFC. Her brain, her skill, and her footwork in order to set traps for opponents, and then she strikes and strikes to finish the fight. Holly Holm is a phenomenal fighter.
And when her back has been up against the proverbial wall, she comes out and dominates someone like Megan Anderson, as she did back at UFC 225. Holly Holm chasing further greatness here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Pannie Kianzad. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Holly the Preacher's Daughter Holm.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the Octagon. All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you. No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out. Well, it's one thing to land a singular elbow. It's an entirely different thing to string them together. Beautifully done there by Holm. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, nice.
Man, she has found her groove on the feet tonight and really going to that elbow repeatedly.
She's doing it over and over again, and it's because her opponent has not made her change anything up.
So we pull up the numbers for you here. How about this, DC? 34 total strikes for Holly Holm. Well-placed kick there by Holm. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
She lands a huge leg kick.
Kianzad's eye is closing up. Big elbow there, lands. Leg kick lands. Another kick to the leg now landed by Holm.
Nice body shots.
Those body shots are nasty.
Oh, she lands a nice combination there. Good work to the body. Beautiful timing and placement to land. What a sissy by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike now. She's got to get out to the center of the Octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Beautiful combination. Lands a big elbow there. Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of disappointment that she... Oh, massive knee up top. Well, Holm's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up. It's the elbow there. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Straight punch. Useful. Good combination.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Round two next. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Holly Holm's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Oh, how good is her switch kick? That was beautiful.
She's so good at doing that switch action to confuse her opponent.
They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Pannie Kianzad's limping. That would suggest that the leg kick is having the desired effects. Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this level in the past.
She made it a focus during training camp, and tonight you see the results of all the time spent kicking during training camp. Oh, big elbow.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Beautiful kick to the body. All right, so right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Boom! Big jab.
Oh, she did it again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not?
I mean, why not? It's worked, and it's worked beautifully. She's done everything correct in this fight, and she really has pulled ahead. Oh, nice body shot. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Holmes bleeding heavily from the mouth right now. Cutman can only do so much with a cut on the Oh my goodness, back and forth we go. Massive shots being landed on both sides.
Nice leg kick.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Back and forth we go. One of the better fights of the year, unless, of course, you like defense. A lot of damage being doled out on both sides.
A lot of damage being doled out. Both of these women are doing a great job of standing on a quarter, standing in a phone booth, and just beating each other up. It's going to come down to the heart, though, to determine who wins this fight.
Knocked down, her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the Octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing this.
Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Well, Holm's lip is hanging right now. Probably not the softest verb I could have used, but they might call on the ringside physician. They might have no choice but to stop the fight. Well, she absorbed way too many damaging strikes in that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the replay that caused the cut.
Yeah, she was on the receiving end of a beating, man. It did not look competitive. And when you get hit with shots like this, big shots, shots that matter, you start to show damage. That cut opened up, and she is really struggling with it now.
Ready.
Third round underway. All right, our next round is underway, and if you're a UFC fan, she might be able to get her out of there now. Holly Holm's mouth is just pouring blood. Back to the feet now. Could be the beginning of the end here. Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, big left hand there. Caution, flammable, damage critical. These women have doled out and absorbed a ton of damage here tonight. Fans enjoying every goddamn second. Well, she's able to get back up here, but man, look how wobbly she is. Wow. Body shot by her there. She's got her opponent on the ropes.
She's got her hurt very badly. A shot to the body is one of the most damaging strikes you can take in all the fight. Oh!
Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, but not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out there.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. She's shown her that many times in one round. You gotta go for blood. I know it's against her, it's not her MO to be over-aggressive. But right now, it seems like it's just a matter of time before this fight gets stopped.
Pannie Kianzad. Oh!
That'll do it! Oh, my goodness.
We go inside the Octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm.
All right, so another big win in a career full of them for the Preacher's Daughter, Holly Holm. A lot of people buried her several years ago, but she has certainly found her second win. And when